So we open with a funny rodeo commercial explaining that there's a bounty for a guy named Teddy Bomber, one hand, and blows up buildings from the inside. Why are we blowing up buildings on Venus? What did the planet Venus do to anybody, y'all? Because somebody explain that to me. What did Venus do to anybody? You can't. So now we get an action scene with Spike, and Jet's just thinking that Spike's just not paying attention. But he's getting his behind beat by somebody with a knife and then a gun. So then Jet was able to determine, because he judged a book by its cover, the man who was trying to blow the people up. And white folks just standing around. I'm like, white people, why is y'all not doing nothing? And then the man was able to get hit by something, and they just letting that man get away that hit him, the Teddy Bomber. And they just staring around him. He bloody. I'm like, Lord, I pray I don't ever have friends like those people ever again, because those folk will let folk die. I need folk that going to be there not only for me, but they see somebody hurt on the street, they going to do something, because they just let that man get hurt. And I'm like, can we not? Can we do something about it? Can we actually be good humans? Are there not good humans on Venus? Are there not? Oh, so Lord. Apparently Spike didn't tell Jack that he got attacked, and so I don't know why, but so Spike's just kind of going on his own to try to stop it, but he has a bomber that he has to catch. I mean, come on, it's $2.5 million. So we get we get this scene where Anna's coming and it's her bar and all that stuff, and we have people sort of coming in introducing it, and she sees Spikes and I was like, I thought you were dead and you let me believe you were dead. He's like, I had to do what I had to do to survive, but I guess those people that killed me found out that I wasn't so dead. And I'm looking at this and I'm realizing the whole cyberpunk-esque to it, because there's still some old school 1950 pinup, with the jazz, but still at the same time we're in the future. However, I don't think there's smartphones. Now we have Jack realizing that sometimes folks is just evil, and he's thinking that there's some deep and profound and thought-provoking on why this killer is being a killer, and he's just finding out that he just like to see stuff burn. Y'all, there are evil folk out there, especially ones with one hand. Sorry to the real hand that has to go through all this. And I had to give Spike the bad news that the love of his life is married to the man that's trying to kill him. Y'all, these hoes really out here not being loyal. You hear that term, but then you're just like, wait, you're out here being an unloyal hoe? How dare you? How dare you be an ethical hoe? A hoe with standards. An upright hoe. Y'all, that girl ain't happy. If you don't take that white Tyler Perry reject wig off now, I don't care if it's trying to be accurate. You can be accurate and still have a good wig. Dang. Y'all, that wig irks my nerves. All this money. All these hairdressers. But y'all refuse to call Aaliyah Smith. All that talent, all that expertise, and y'all gonna Tyler Perry for your wigs. Y'all are not gonna become billionaire with these wigs. Y'all, we had a scene where the guy with the white hair, I want to learn his name, but the Holy Spirit's not leading me to. One day I will, but right now it's not happening. Maybe in the future, y'all. Let me pray about this and I'll get back to y'all on that. But y'all, because I think his name is Vicious, he ain't do what he was supposed to do. I think that's what this guy was right here. They said kill your wife. I'm like, not the wife, y'all. Leave the wife alone. What the wife do, y'all? Leave the wife alone. Like how we supposed to leave Brittany, leave the wife. Who's ever watching this, don't make a deal with the devil if you got this far. Please don't. It's not worth it. Go and get you some ice cream. Or word of the Lord. There wasn't no bullets in there, y'all. They was just questioning his loyalty. He chose Syndicate over his whole wife. If I was her, I would not. Running for the hills could not describe the level of movement. When I tell you I would float, I would literally teleport myself so far away. For y'all, the multiverse is open as far as I'm concerned. I would be in a whole totally different multiversal dimension where my variant then died, but ain't nobody know it that they died. so I would be the one to, like, you know, take their place. So they would die at the wind of my nose. So I would just kind of like fade my way into that position and like keep living their life and, you know, bury, you know, that Josh in that universe, that Uncle Josh in that universe somewhere else. Like, what I tell you, they wouldn't have found me. I'd have died in that universe. I'd have been the one they thought was dead. So y'all, Spike and Jet argue back and forth because Spike didn't tell Jet where he was going. And the blonde-haired girl not really feeling her husband at this point. I mean, if your husband, like, tried to kill you, would you really be like, I mean, like, physically put a gun to your head and he, like, pulled the trigger, but there weren't bullets in it? Would you, like, really stay married? Like, are you really surprised? I told y'all, I'm going home. Like, when I tell you the level of, like, the multiverse, I am multiverse jumping. Like, so y'all, they on the ship and the ship took off because that's what Teddy Bomber, you know, Theodore, he set it up like that. Now they're having this back and forth because, you know, Spike is lying to Jet, as he shouldn't, because that's not what you do with partners. At least everybody got their hair, and it's not sponsored by Tyler Perry's wig collection. And now we have like a naked guy with a teddy bear hat on with scars. So we got y'all. So the episode ends with the syndicate coming to see Vicious and them saying that one of his right-hand men that were sent to kill Fearless dies, and Lady hears it and plans on telling him. Yeah. So like, comment, subscribe, share, come back, y'all. And let's hope that this gets a second season. I know it was canceled, but so was like Family Guy and they brought it back. Let's see if they can get this back because I enjoy this show and I enjoy reviewing it. Talk to you soon. Bye.